we don't suck. Many things we don't love. It will be like highway.
Hi, it's Treehouse Charlie. Welcome to the kitchen. I'm gonna try to get in one take. It's a lot though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Way too good at running away from things. And when I started this, I was hurting bad. Just a lonely boy in this crazy world. I'm a star chaser, I'm a star chase. But I'm fine for real, I gotta find a way. Shawty, yeah, you're my moon, baby. I just wanna chill here with Milky Way. Trying to figure out this life in her jaw today. Spaceship cruising Mario Galaxy. Sweet little bitch, and she ride for me. Sour always rolling, that's my favorite leaf. No one ever talk about the rainy days. Please don't come so close to me. Making music feel better when they notice you. Better every day I fight the final boss. While I come in this bitch, I'm in the final four. I don't wanna tell her I'm a zombie. Nothing ever goes right with me. Losing my mind like car keys. Sorry that I never said sorry. Dark place, dark hate, that's where I'm from. I don't even go outside for the bullshit. Been real low on a dosage. I don't even think they know what's up with me. We had a whole life, live it up for now. I try to stay busy, but I'm all alone. All I ever wanted was a place to go. Astronaut, oh astronaut. Fading to the moon, I'm at the rally point. Lays a gun on the side with a lifesaver. Witch's broom, she's doing ritual. Yeah, this the way it is. This the way I live. Written in the sand. Castles in the sand. Please don't share your dream. Keep them tucked away. Keep them tucked away. Keep them tucked away. Yeah.
We are here with my yes, Treehouse Charlie. Brother is a artist out here in Connecticut, getting it done. I've learned that we got some mutual friends, which is great. Always know, because that's how you know that we are all getting it when we're around people that's getting it.
Facts, bro. Right people, right times, everything.
How you doing today, brother?
You know what, man? I'm doing pretty well. I had a show last night, and today was just like my edit day and just hang out with my friends. So yeah, I'm doing well. How about you?
Very, very well. Great to see you on. I'm gonna apologize about the video that I was trying to play beforehand. It seems that StreamYard doesn't want to. It asked me to play things beforehand instead of doing a screen share, and that is a problem. I don't know. But let's talk about how you got started, man. This is your first time here on Jabari Media, man. So here at Jabari Media, we love to start from the beginning, and so like, yeah, man, what made you want to start rapping? First question.
All right, first question. If you want to go all the way back to the beginning, I would say around one of my very first rap albums that I ever heard was NWA, and it was all the great hits. It wasn't even the whole album; it was just all their greatest hits. That changed my life forever and always. I love Eazy-E, my first favorite rapper when I was younger. Even though he's not the best lyricist, he just had the right style, right attitude. Eazy-E's the man. But I just remember about the age of 16, I was always into sports, and I was always playing football, basketball, always around people. And then something switched and something just happened where I stopped doing that. So I started gravitating towards more of rebel kind of things like skateboarding. Skateboarding made me feel so good about expressing myself, but also not having someone to tell me what to do. Because I kind of fought back when people told me what to do. So I always kind of gravitated towards things that I could do by myself. And I always say skateboarding is one of the greatest expressions of art, for real.
Wow. So you're from Bridgeport like me. Were you?
I'm from New Britain, Connecticult, but I live in
New
Bridgeport.
Britain. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. What was it like growing in New Britain? Did you stay until you graduate high school, or?
I moved around a lot, man. I moved around so much within New Britain, and at one point around 14, I moved to Farmington, Connecticut, which is like West Farms Mall. 50 Cent used to live over there, Mike Tyson kind of thing.
Right.
But just growing up, I would just say, man, I was just always the Caucasian kid around everybody else and stuff like that. Always kind of the outcast, but also cool with everybody in a sense too. But yeah, if they picked me on basketball, I was the shooter kind of thing. You know what I mean? That's what I was, bro. So I'm culturally with it and stuff like that. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And when So I didn't even know that you were a white rapper. I thought you were like Arabic.
Yeah. I should have just ran with that because honestly, bro, I know how the game works and stuff like that. But you know what? I'm I'm cool with that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's fine, right? Yeah.
Proud of who I am and stuff like that. I think everyone should be that. But yeah, the mysteriousness of it, people think I'm Arabic or something else, bro. Yeah, it's the beard, bro. Like, it's the beard. We know, I already know, bro. But it works. My boy's like, don't cut that shit, bro.
Don't cut that.
Don't cut that. Different, yeah.
It's different, you know what I mean? And I think it's really, really unique, you know what I mean? And so you said that what was the first album you said you heard that got you automatically inspired?
One of the first ones was I was like really young. It was NWA, man, like hip hop guys, and I just was so fascinated how they were able to express themselves in that manner of so much freedom, saying like "fuck the police." Like that was my favorite song when I was younger. Like you know, so like that when you're 12 and just you're highly influenced by things, that changed me forever. That and then the Black album with Jay-Z too. After that, I was like, that was the last album I listened to until like. That was probably the last album I listened to because I was like, okay, now I get it. Like instead of listening, I wanted to create.
Really and a lot of people, you know, when it comes to that album, especially the song "Fuck the Police," that was like the first time I believe. I mean, I was young. Don't quote me, people that were there. That such a degree of sound like that, and such a degree of just like. Oh, we don't give a fuck about the system. Like hip hop hasn't gotten to that level yet. That was totally different, totally revolutionary.
Changed everything.
And I can see that within your sound. I see that you're doing freestyles and all stuff like that. Like you're trying to show that you're an MC. Is that correct? Like
Yeah,
you want to be an MC instead of just being a hip hop artist.
Yeah, I would say like, dude, when I first started, I wanted to be the best rapper and like, you know, just working on my rapping, you know what I mean? And eventually when I met other people and people putting me on the game and stuff like that, they said, bro, like you can, but like be the best version of yourself. And then I started like getting intrigued by like the artistry of music. That's what I'm like, because I could rap my ass off. But to do that every song with my ego, I don't make songs with ego. I want to make the best version of that song and then grow with it.
Right.
But like right now, I could rap, but like I'm doing punk rock music right now. I just did punk rock music at a hip hop show and it went well. I just did I've got an 80s song coming out in 2 weeks called Crazy. Like it's I just had my boy, like, bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, where I'm at right now, I got music going on 24/7. Like I just had my boy from New York come over here, sleep over, crash out, make some music, edit shit. Like that's what I'm on. I'm a purist at heart. It's never about the money. I just want to create motion.
And I saw that you did an event with Don Zippo.
Yeah, so yeah, I did. That went well, man. Like I would say there's bigger artists than me, right? With a bigger following than me. So for me to get on that, bro, was like, it was all based on the song I sang. And it made me feel good about myself, man. Cause like, I don't get told like, hey, that's fire or that's valid. I don't look for it either, but it's nice when you hear it. Yeah. And it went well. Shouts to YTH Festival. That was like December 6th. A lot of great acts in there, man. And the way he ran it, and the biggest thing was connecting with other people I didn't even know that made music. So that was a big part of it. Yeah.
But that song, man, that was a really good song, man. What was that song about? Like I see that you know you're genre bending, so you basically are not looking for one form. You're looking at many different ways as an artist.
Yeah, because I feel like to separate yourself, you really got to dive deeper than what you are. I really say get that ego stuff out the way. And like, instead of the guns, the drugs, the money, to like talk about butterflies swimming in the ocean. Like that's what I'm on. Bob Dylan shit. But were you mentioning the song the freestyle one right there?
Yeah. And it seemed like you had little vocals as well too.
Yo, yeah, I've done mic drops and stuff like that before. And every time I go in there, I go and try to kill it. My best bars. This one, I knew going into it, everyone would do that. So in order to separate myself, I wanted to just be real. I wanted to just show them like this is who I am. And like if you listen to that song from beginning to end, it's literally like just the struggles of making music and no one's seeing you and just saying like, hey, it's so much better when you make music and they notice you. And I say that and it's like just the totality of it, going through the spaceship Mario Galaxy and just like the mindset of it. And I stayed within that spaceship kind of frame. So, I mean, I was just that lonely boy in a crazy world, space cruiser. I'm a space cruiser. Like, that's how I felt. It was everything I felt in that moment. I just, instead of being like guns and bars and trying to do that, I was like, let me give him something real, bro. Because it's not the best, but it's like, if you listen to it, it's a nice story from beginning to end for sure.
And I like that. You know what I mean? I like that because there's so much with the mainstream that's going on.
Right.
That's what they want to sell. And I always get upset with people. I talk about this all the time with hip hop because I get upset when people only see the mainstream and how they want to sell the gang culture. And I'm like, there's so much more. There's so much more. And it's just a lot of people like, oh, I don't know if I want to go here because it might seem too hood and stuff like that. I'm like, check out these artists. See what they're about. And I'm telling you, every single hip hop show I've ever been to, whether I was a part of it or whether I wasn't not, the ones I've been to, I've never seen anybody get shot up ever. And of course, there are hip hop shows when that happens.
Hell yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
But the ones I've been to, I've never seen it. I've never seen about it. I saw somebody get mad, ready to fight somebody. That's it. It's not a common thing, my people. So, like, I like the idea that when we have rappers, would you say that you are a flavor of backpack rapping in this way? I don't want to put you in the category.
I stay away from that because, like, as a white rapper, like most white rappers go into the technical, kind of like trying to be the best rapper. I would say, bro, I rhyme sound and words, so I rhyme vowels. So I don't backpack. I stay far away from it because if I know I go down that path, I'm going to be put in a box as me being me. So I veer away from that, man. I think I'm a mix of both because or a little bit of everything, man. I could sing. I do punk rock music. I do 80s music. And I would say I'm a songwriter before anything. I became a songwriter. Started off as a rapper, but like if you ask me which one I would rather be preferred as, it'd be definitely a songwriter because I'm touching that right now. Making friends with my music. Making music with my friends, which is that's what it's all about. Connecting.
And there's always a lane for that type of sound too. There's a lot of successful artists that can do that as well too. You know what I mean? Not even just Drake with the singing and rapping. It's Lil Wayne was doing it at first, and then you got Kendrick Lamar. A lot of great sounds. Hip hop has evolved. You know what I mean?
Definitely, you got to keep adapting too. You know?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Which is why I'm concerned about what Mass B is going to sound like. You know what I mean? Now that he's out.
Hey, I just did a song the other day, and I had to do an intro, and I was like, "Yo, I can't say Free Max B anymore because Max B just got out. Fuck that shit, Free Max B." Like, because I've been saying it so long. Like Max B, and around in Connecticut for sure, man, bro. I grew up on that shit. Like that's what I was bumping. They was bumping Wiz and Kid Cudi. Nah, I was bumping Mac and Cheese too. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Throw me a dub remix. Come on.
Yeah, man. Connecticut. We love Max B.
And French was everything. Chinks drugs, like come on.
Yeah, man. And so I gotta hear your rock record because I do like I'm a metalhead, so I do listen to a lot of metal. I listen to a lot of different rock music. I listen to a little bit of punk rock. I mean, I like Blink-182, hate Green Day.
You don't like Green Day?
I don't like Green Day. No, I don't.
I like those that. Do you have the time to listen to me whine? That's it. Yeah.
I do like their 1989 album. I think it's one of the greatest of all time.
Right. Yeah. Nah, they've been around for a long time. People don't even know that. Yeah.
Right. But I just can't.
You want to hear something crazy? When I was growing up, I was huge on hip hop. Right. I didn't like Blink-182, Linkin Park, all this Green Day. But for some reason, when I started making music, I could do the voice. So I was like, all right, let me try it. Then I was like, oh, I like making this music, bro. Like, so I didn't grow up liking this music or genre in a sense, bro. It's crazy. I mean, I like Green Day, but Blink-182, nah, I didn't do that. Nah.
And Sum 41?
I appreciate them now, though. I get it. Like, that's what I'm saying. Looking back on it, I'm like, damn, that was a time, bro. That's all it is. That's all music really is. Like, if you think about it, we're so, like, great or... I don't know, explain it. Like we could record music now. That's crazy. Yeah. Like forever and always, you know what music was? A guy at the creek with a fucking guitar. That's it. Stuck in time. That's all it was, bro, for a long time. So we're so we're doing well for ourselves.
Yeah, now it's gotten to a point where all you need is like GarageBand and a mic like this, and you'll sound like Jimmy Iovine cut it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing. We gotta go backwards, dude.
I like also how for instance how rock and hip hop, whenever they collab, it's always a hit.
That's always
because they always like it's like because rock music was basically like going through scrutiny back in the day, just like hip hop is right now. Like a lot of people are like, oh my god, what the hell is this? They're shucking and jiving in these clubs, and there's kids with highlighter and shit.
There's like, you know, there's always gonna be that when there's change and stuff like that. There's always gonna be people like that. So
yeah, man. Every genre, every new sound is always hated first before it gets recognized.
Right? Trying to think, I didn't like the new, like when I was Young Thug and stuff like that. It took me a long time to even.
Took you a minute.
Still don't. I don't.
Mumble rappers.
Nah, I'm not with it. I'm not with it. Like, but I look back on a song when he's like dib it time, and I'm like, now I get it. Now I get it. Sometimes people aren't ready. You got to give it time for songs to be right. Yeah, it's always like that.
Yep. So I haven't had a chance. What are some good songs? Because I heard like a few. What are some good songs for people that have not known who Treehouse Charlie is should check out, man? Like, give us like one or two.
One or two. All right, I'll do rock and hip hop. So that's hard. 1 and 2 is crazy though. I would say if you haven't listened to 3-2-1, that one's very catchy and just easy to sing along to and listen to. And my friend Metro 28's on it, so that one means a lot. That was the first time someone gave me a beat for free, and I just wanted to like do so good on it. And then for rock music, I would say it just came out recently. Dirty Secrets. I just performed that the other day at the hip hop show, and I don't know what it is, bro, but every time I see or do punk rock music at a hip hop show, it always goes well. They always vibe to it. I don't know if it's the energy, the drums. I don't know. They like it. They always like it. So Dirty Secrets for rock, and then 3-2-1 for hip hop.
And you know, you have a very good stage presence as well too. From what I saw, like you actually try to stay with the crowd and everything. Yeah,
that's. I'm glad you see that now, because I tell you what, man, it wasn't like that in the beginning. You know what I mean? A lot of hard work, a lot of getting over myself. But the best thing about music is you make music and stuff like that, but it's really self-growth. I don't know if people know that, but like I'm growing so much. I've changed so much because of music, and it sounds kind of cliche, but like now I get it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing, you know. It's really a beautiful chaos. It could be pretty sometimes, but I don't know, man. I just I would say if you look, like I got my videos up and stuff like that. You look at the beginning, I keep everything up too. That's the biggest thing with me. Like even if I mess up, or I look crazy, or I say something stupid, everything is up. That's why I tell people, like, yo, bro, you got to really give it up. If you want something, you got to give it up. Rip your heart out, spit me out. That's what I say.
And do you rehearse, or do you, like, what's your method when you perform?
Well, it depends. Like, in the beginning, when I didn't have much going on, I was just dropping music. I would just be in my room and just rehearse. You have to rehearse. Because people can smell it on you, bro. You don't even. But I'll tell you what. So you have to rehearse, right? But also, here's another thing I do that maybe it's not for everybody, but this is why I don't care on stage where I'm like that, because sometimes I go on stage not knowing my songs like that, so I could feel that fuck up. You know, I could feel that mess up, because at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you want to put on a good show, but like you also got to be like, I don't give a fuck. You really need that. Because if you don't have that, I don't give a fuck what you think. And because where were you when I was shooting all these shots? Like, it doesn't. Yeah. Now, you want to give a good show, but I'm just saying, when you build up and stuff like that, you want to become a dog and stuff like that, bro. Sometimes you just got to go up there. You know what I'm saying? You have to just go up there, tune everybody out. Because you know what? They ain't paying your rent, bro. Like, that's how I see it. I'm up there, life and death. I'm be honest with you. Like, I got God on my side. I got God on my side. And that's about it, bro. I'm up there lonely as hell, and I've been lonely as hell. Right. So when I'm up there on stage, I feel good. It's crazy. It's magic for sure, yeah.
And on your writing process, do you feel like you write more when you going through shit, or do you feel like that you're able to write whichever mood in life that you are dealing with?
Yeah, so in the beginning, it was always off of feeling. I had to like I'm a very like getting that moment, sit in a dark chair in a room or in a dark cave and stuff like that. That's where my mindset goes, or a lake with water and stuff like that. In the beginning, right? But then one day I saw some kid come into the studio and write this song, and it changed my life forever. Like, this kid's like 19 years old, and I can't do that. And then until that day, until now, I got to the point where like I could write no matter what, wherever, whenever, about whatever. No more writer's block, nothing. There's no such thing as that anymore, because you gotta sharpen your sword, bro. You gotta get to that level. Like, I feel like there's not a. Now, do I feel burnt out? Like, sometimes like that, yeah, but like you gotta push through it. I'm at the point where I'm writing songs I don't like on purpose, just to see what I make. Yeah, that's where I'm at. And and to anyone that's watching this, do not skip the most important part. If you want to be an NBA player, you got to learn how to dribble. If you want to be an artist, you got to know how to write. Don't skip that. If you skip it, I can smell it. I can smell it. That's if you don't love the part of writing, it's not for you. It's not for you. That's being real. Like, and I'm a purist, bro. That's where it comes. This starts from writing the ideas. That's all music is. That's why it's so beautiful. They can't touch it.
Right. And it's a lot of people, they try to like, I don't know what it is, but you can tell when somebody is a good fluent writer, and you can also tell when, especially in hip hop, when someone is just like not as good as a writer, because you have these artists that can like go off the dome and people try to mimic that, but then you have these artists that that are not as gifted. I'm gonna use Diddy for example. He's not really as gifted,
right?
And he needs people around him to get the hits that he has. Which is why, for instance, when you hear his music, you don't really fuck with his shit. I'm just saying. No, I don't really fuck with his shit. I fuck with his artists, of course, because his artists, Mace, all those artists that he had in the past, you can tell you can see the difference between. They were lyrically great.
Night and day, yeah.
You know what I mean? And, but like that's why I think a lot of people be trying to figure out who's the industry plant. Like, who's the industry plant? Who's around here just getting everything given to them and shit? It is hard to like get away from that label and stuff. And it is really more difficult for indie artists, because indie artists are trying to break that mold where, especially in Connecticut, you don't have a news station that serves you. Unfortunately, this is very true, Hartford.
You said a radio station?
A radio station that serves you. That gives
I'm actually starting one on the first. I got one starting on the first.
Oh, good.
Online, yeah. So I gotta figure it all together, like the details and stuff like that. But yeah, actually, I have to call my boy to figure that out too. It's my first time doing it, but yeah, I'm gonna get people in Connecticut and let's see what happens. You know what I mean? So
yeah, a lot of people in Connecticut are very talented.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I've seen it for the last 2-3 years, bro. I've seen it in real life. So.
And I'm tired of blockage, and I feel that like the industry plants are the only ones.
Some of it has to do with I don't know if I want to say it. Some of it, I'll say it like this. Some of it has to do with I can't. It's hard to say.
It's all right. We can move on.
Yeah, let's move on. You know what? Because I'm doing well for myself because no one knows me. No one knows me really. I'm like, who is that? But I do pull up, so I might pull up with someone. So yeah,
it's always good to be that guy. We're like, who's that? Instead of being that everybody knows.
And I've been around, like people know me, but I don't. I tend to. I'm there for the music, nothing else. And like once I'm done with it, I'm just go home and play some chess or something. That's what I did last night. Like just chilling.
Yeah, man. So how do you feel about this? Is one of the last questions.
Okay.
AI is now dropping music and stuff. Do you think there's a lane for rappers with AI? Just using AI to write raps.
I mean, now like Logic, like how you're, 100%. There's definitely a lane for that. There's definitely a lane for that. Now, is it where it's at supposed to be now? No. Do I agree with it or disagree? I definitely disagree with it, right? But what's gonna happen is just like when the computer came, the car came, strap up your boots because it's not gonna stop. So you have to adapt now, and I'm starting to learn that already. Like that's where it's going, and it sucks.
Yeah.
So what we're looking at, right, might be the last generation to really push music for what it is now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is it. We are the last ones, bro. That's it. And I would even say like the people from 2000 and 90s kind of were the last ones in a way, because even us, we got BandLab and AI stuff already, and like we're already starting to feel that effect, you know.
Already assimilated, yeah.
So I guess I disagree with it wholeheartedly because I'm a purist, but I understand what it's about to do, or what it is doing. So I would say adapt and get ready. That's it.
I think I was freaking out when I saw, and no disrespect to Timberland. Timberland is one of the greatest engineers of all time, one of the greatest. But he signed an AI artist,
saw that,
and started dropping music with the AI artist, and I'm just sitting here looking at this shit. I'm like, what happened to Tank, bro?
So did it go well for him, or did it fail?
We don't know yet. We'll see, because it's happening now. It's in fruition. I'm monitoring numbers. It's doing okay. So apparently there's a black woman behind it as well too. Okay. That's like really lyrically talented, and I don't get why she just don't go out on herself as solo.
I was just wonder, like, where's the attachment? Where's the, like, why would someone want to be a fan of someone AR? Like, I'm asking generally,
right?
Like, what is the, why do I want to do that? What would be the relationship? And that's what it's missing right now. Once they figure that out, though, it's out for everybody. Because now that's, I don't know, though, because I could tell right now it sounds like AI. You know what I mean? You could kind of tell too clean.
Right.
There's no, that they lost that human, like, error or something like that. It's crazy. Damn, dude, AI sucks.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you depressed.
Yeah, like, bro, I try not, it's okay. Like, it's coming here. Already AI to fucking, I put my lyrics, I've never done this before, bro. I put my lyrics in there. Ask it to break it down. Tell me what I'm doing. Tell me what I'm rhyming. Because I don't know anything about music.
Shit.
I don't know anything about music theory, right?
Right.
So, because I do everything, I did that intentionally. I always wanted, because if I started learning about that, I wanted to do it my way to figure things out for the last 15 years, right?
Yeah.
I asked it, break it down. What am I doing, bro? I was doing a lot of shit, bro. 3-bar rhyme chains, rhyming the first word but not the last word is like a parallel rhyme. I'm doing a lot of slant rhymes. I'm rhyming sounds like vowels and e's and me's and rhyming words. I know I was doing that, so fucking chat. Then you know what it asked me? Would you like me to rewrite the lyrics? Like, fuck, bro. It's crazy, man. You see what I'm saying? I just asked it some shit. Yeah. And now it's telling me, I got you, though, if you need. I'm like, as a human, I was like, damn, this would be so much easier. And I was like, oh, because if I do that, I need to stop making music. Because that's the day I stopped making music. Oh, if I start doing that. And I'm glad I wrote for a long time, because we're going to become really valuable soon. More so, I feel like. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I just use AI for proofreading.
Like, think about it, bro. They're literally removing our language, so they're making people write less. That's why we text more than we write, don't we? Why? Because they're removing our language, and they don't want us to, So whoever's still writing, in 20, 30 years, most people aren't going to be able to write.
Oh, yeah. My writing is atrocious. I can't even write.
Well, I wouldn't even say I write.
Read it.
I text. So I don't even write like that no more. It's crazy.
Right.
I don't even think about that. I'm on some shit right now. They might come get us.
Nah, for real though. Yo, so Treehouse Charlie, man, let them know when's your next show, what project you got coming on. I'll make sure a link be in the description.
Yeah, so my name is Treehouse Charlie from New Britain, Connecticut. Charlie with the Marley. My next show is December 19th. Location-wise, I'm not too sure right now, but it's December 19th. Can't wait for that. I am dropping a song every 2 weeks. I used to do 2 songs every week, hip hop and rock. But now I got so much studio stuff going on, music going on, recording other people's videos that I'm like doing other things. So I got to figure that out. And yeah, dude, just making music with my friends and just doing as much shows as possible and doing it for Connecticut. And hell yeah.
Yeah, man, straight up. I respect the grind, brother.
Thank
Next
you.
time, hopefully we can be in person, man. Get the budget.
Sure,
Yeah. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to your team. Shouts out to everything that you guys are doing, bro. Wish you nothing but the best for 2026, man.
Thanks, man.
Nothing but the best, bro. Everybody that's listening, please check him out. Also, thank you so much for listening to this podcast again. We're doing a trilogy here. This is our first music artist before the new year happens, and then we're going to go into Eric Rabaska, and we're going to go into Jay Nasty. Oh, I lied. Jay Nasty is going to be on Studio 3A, my other show. But then we're going to close it out with Young Ralph. So make sure y'all look out for those, man. All right. Thank you so much, Charlie, for coming on, and have a blessed day, brother.
Hey, man. Peace out.
Blank period, yeah. On my black, brown, and indigenous. Gotta holler if you really feeling this. Gotta holler if you really real enough. Other rappers is delirious. Yeah, it's really that serious. Better holler if you really feeling me. I gotta keep it 100, ayy. If you don't like it, then fuck it, ayy. We gonna win in the end, yeah, we gonna live in abundance. I gotta keep it 100, ayy. If you don't like it, then fuck it, ayy. We gonna win in the end, yeah, we gonna. I gotta keep it 100. We gotta stop all the stunting. You know we coming from nothing. Yo, you talking about money, you bluffing. We gotta do something different. We gotta change how we live in. We gotta do better for women. We gotta do better for children. We gotta listen to victims, whether Jewish or Muslim or Christian. It doesn't matter your religion. You gotta stand against the system, or else you just another villain. How you just sitting there chilling?